Dear friends, welcome to the lecture of ordinary differential equations. In this lecture, we shall study equations which are reducible to linear form, or these type of equations are also known as Bernoulli's equation by the name of a mathematician Bernoulli. The equation of the form, I have written the which type of the equations can be reduced to linear form. The equation of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q into y power n, where p and q are functions of x. This can be reduced to linear form. So what is the original form of linear equation that we have studied? That is only dy by dx plus py is equal to q. This term of y power n is absent. Then this is exactly linear equation of first order. But here, because of this term, it is not in the exact form of linear equation. So therefore we want to eliminate this term, and for that purpose we divide throughout by the term y power n, or that means we should multiply by y power minus n, and at the same time we multiply by the equation minus n plus 1, the equation by this term minus n plus 1, which is constant. The power of y is n, and we are multiplying, we are doing these two operations at the same time, and the equation becomes, see, we have multiplied by minus n plus 1 and we have divided by y power n, means we have actually multiplied by y power minus n, dy by dx. The second term is minus n plus 1, p is the same, and y divided by y power n is y power minus n plus 1, and right side is this eliminates, and only the right side becomes minus of n minus n plus 1 times q. So this is easy to understand. Now in this equation, what we have to do is we have to use the substitution. What is the substitution? We should put this term. See, this is the term, not the first but this term, second term on the LHS, y power term of y power minus n plus 1 as v. And if you use the substitution, we change correspondingly the derivative of v in derivative of y in terms of derivative of v. So differentiating both sides with respect to x, we get left side as dv by dx, and right side, this is function of y, its derivative is minus n plus 1 into y power minus n plus 1, minus 1 means y power minus 1. This much is the derivative of the term of y with respect to y, and that is to be multiplied by dy by dx. So thus this is exactly the first term, you see, minus n plus 1 y power minus n dy by dx, that is dv by dx, and the second equation now becomes, this is dv by dx plus this constant as it is, minus n plus 1 p function as it is, and this term is v, we have used v, and right side no change. Now you see, this is the linear equation in v. In place of y, here is v, dv by dx, and this much is the constant multiplied by p into v, and is equal to right side minus n plus 1 into q. So this is the linear equation in v, and we can solve it by our earlier method. So thus these are the types of equation which can be reduced to linear form, and these equations are also known as Bernoulli's equation. Now we shall solve the problems. I have written the problems here. We solve the first one. Solution for first. Now we compare the first problem, first equation with this equation. dy by dx plus py is equal to q into y power n. So what is the power of this y, or the term of y is y power 4 by 3, and we have to divide by that term, and at the same time what is n? N here is 4 by 3, and we have to multiply it by minus n plus 1. So we should do these two operations together, and here in this equation, this is Bernoulli's equation. With n is equal to 4 by 3. So therefore minus n plus 1 will be minus 4 by 3 plus 1. 1 means 3 by 3, and therefore this is minus 1 by 3. And thus the original equation we multiply by minus 1 by 3, and we multiply also by y to the power minus 4 by 3. Therefore, multiplying the given equation, or we may refer this as 1. Multiplying the given equation 1 by minus 1 by 3 into y power, divide by y to the power 4 by 3 means multiply by y to the power negative 4 by 3, we get. Now see, this will be the term dy by dx multiplied by this minus 1 by 3 y to the power minus 4 by 3 dy by dx. And the next term is we are multiplying by minus 1/3, so that becomes minus 2 by 3, and x is at the denominator, so it is 1 by x, and y into y power minus 4 by 3, so that will be y power minus 1/3. So because we have to add the power or increase the power by 1, so that is y power minus 4 by 3 plus 1, which is minus 1 by 3. And this is the second term on the left side, and the right side is again we have to multiply by this minus 1 by 3, and this term is minus 1 by 3 into 3, that 3 eliminates, so what remains is minus x square, and this term after multiplying by this one becomes 1. So thus this is the equation, and this is in the second form. See, minus, this is the term minus 1/3, and y power n is minus 4 by n is 4 by 3, etc. So what is the substitution here we have written? Substitution is for the term of y in the second term, not the first but second. So this is the substitution to be selected. So we put, or we suppose this as second, put y to the power minus 1 by 3 is equal to v. Now differentiate both sides with respect to x, and then what we shall get. So now I can write here, because we have noted the equation and the method is easy. Two things we have to remember: note the term of y on the right side and divide by that term. Note also the value of n and multiply by minus n plus 1. So that equation further up, taking the derivative, it becomes minus 1 by 3 and y to the power minus 1 by 3 minus 1, that is minus 4 by 3, into derivative of y with respect to x. We are differentiating with respect to x, and right side derivative of v with respect to x is dv by dx. So put these two values, the value of this term and this is exactly the first term. So putting this in 2, we get now see, this is exactly dv by dx. So this is here dv by dx minus the second term is 2 by 3 into 1 by x into v. This is v, and is equal to minus x square, and this is linear in v. This equation we have written is linear in v. This is of this form, so it can be solved by the earlier method. Now what is the method? We should compare this with dv by dx plus py is equal to q, and write the value of p and q for this. This is linear in v. Where p is this value with negative sign, coefficient of v, minus 2 by 3 or minus 2 by 3x we can write, and q is negative x square. So its integrating factor we know is e to the power integral p dx. In place of y, here it is v, and that substitution also we have to replace after solving the equation, because original equation is in terms of y and x. So for time being we have used the substitution for conversion as y in terms of v. So finally we have to replace this value of v. if is equal to e to the power integral p dx, or e to the power integral, this minus 2 by 3 is constant, so I shall write outside, and 1 by x dx, or that is e to the power minus 2 by 3 log x, or that can be written as e to the power log of x to the power minus 2 by 3. This e and log cancels and this becomes x to the power minus 2 by 3. This is if, and the solution is, so we know the solution rule of writing the solution. The solution is y into if, instead of y now here it is v, because this is the linear equation in v. So its a solution now can be written. The solution is v into if, or is given by, is equal to integral q into if into dx plus c, or that is v, what is if x power minus 2 by 3 is equal to right side, what is q, you see q is negative x square, and if is again this x power minus 2 by 3 into dx plus constant, or that is v into x power minus 2 by 3 is equal to, this is minus sign common, and what is the power of x, 2 minus 2/3, so 2 is 6 by 3, and 6 minus 2 is 4 by 3 dx plus constant, or finally we put the value of v. So v is y to the power, put here y to the power minus 1/3, x to the power minus 2/3, and is equal to, right side is, right side minus the integration of this 4/3 plus 1, that is 3 by 3, 4 plus 3 is 7 by 3 divided by 7 by 3 plus constant. So this is actually the solution, or we can write it as y to the power minus 1/3 x to the power minus 2/3 is equal to, or we can simplify and multiply by x to the power 2/3 to eliminate this. So if you multiply by x to the power 2/3, and this term is 3 by 7, so that is 3 by 7. So multiply by, if you multiply by 7 also, or first we shall multiply, shift this term on that side, minus 3 by 7 x to the power 7 by 3 plus 2 by 3 is 9 by 3. 9 by 3 means 3, and plus c into x to the power, we have multiplied by this term 2/3. So this is the solution, and thus we have solved the equation which is reducible to the linear form. So this is the solution. Now see, exactly similar problem is the second one, and I shall leave this for you to solve. So you should solve this problem. Here you note the term of y and divide by this term. Note the value of n is 6, minus n plus 1 will be minus 6 plus 1, that is 5, etc. Do the same steps that we have done for the first problem, and the answer will be of this form. So please solve the second problem. Now we shall study another form of another type of equation which can be reduced to linear form. So an equation of the form f dash of y into dy by dx plus p into f of y is equal to q. So this is the type of equation where you see the coefficient of dy by dx is derivative of a function of y, and that function of y appears here in the second term. Here it is f of y, here it is f dash of y. This is the form of the equation. and this equation in which p and q are functions of x can be reduced to linear form using this substitution. Now what is the substitution to be used? That is for f of y. Put v is equal to f of y, and after differentiation we shall get dv by dx is equal to f dash of y into dy by dx. Now if you use these expressions or values in this equation 1, this is exactly dv by dx plus p into this is v is equal to q, and this is linear. So it is a simple form of equation which can be reduced to linear form. Now we shall solve the problem on it. The first is, so solution for the first problem I shall write here. Now you see the equation. This is x into dy by dx plus y log y is equal to xy into e power x. This is not in this form. That means if you consider f of y, then it is log y, and p must be function of x. So both the terms are of y. So therefore this is not of this form, and we have to convert it in this form and then reduce it to the linear form. For that purpose, what we see is q is function of x only, but there is y. So we don't want y here, and also here the coefficient of dy by dx is derivative of function of y. We don't want x here. So therefore we shall divide the equation by x into y. So dividing the given equation 1 by xy, by the term xy we get. See, if we divide it by x divided by xy is 1 upon y into dy by dx. That is the term first, and plus y divided by xy will be 1 upon x into log y, and right side we are dividing by xy, what remains is e power x. Now we can see this. This is in this form because what is f of y is this log y, and its derivative is 1 upon y, it is here. So this is of the form, this form. And now for this, what is the method we have is we have to put the substitution for f of y as v, and here f of y is log y. So in this equation we shall suppose this as to put log y is equal to v, and now differentiate with respect to x both side, 1 upon y into derivative of y. Function of y, we want the derivative with respect to x, and this is dv by dx. So therefore equation 2 becomes exactly this is dv by dx first term in second equation, plus now this is 1 upon x into v, and right side no change, e power x, and clearly this is linear in v. dv by dx, this is p and this is q, pv is equal to q. This is linear in v. So that's why we have written, which becomes of this type. This is linear in v, where what is the value of p for the last equation we should consider, where p is equal to 1 upon x and q is e power x. And now we can write the integrating factor as e to the power integral p dx, or this is e to the power integral 1 by x dx, or that is e power log x, or which is x. So if is x, and thus the solution can be written now. The solution is the rule for solution of linear equation. So instead of y, the equation is linear in v. So it is v into if, integrating factor, and right side, that is q into if. Dx plus c, or that is v, what is if is x. See here, this is if and that is x. V into x is equal to integral. What is q? The value of q is e power x, and e power x into if, that is x, dx plus c. And to evaluate this integral, it is a product, and therefore we should use the product rule. That means rule of integration by parts. And to use the rule of integration by part, exponential should be the second function. So in changing the order, we can write this as, and integrating by parts, we get so the rule of integration by part is important, and we should know this is v into x is equal to first function integration of second minus integral derivative of the first, that is 1, into integration of second dx plus constant c as it is, or which is vx x e power x, integration of e power x is e power x, minus this is again e to the power x, again integration is e to the power x plus c, or that is vx is equal to e power x is common, x minus 1 plus c. Finally, we put the value of v. So what is the value of v? We have here log y. So therefore this will be log y into x, or therefore x log y is equal to, right side is e to the power x, x minus 1 plus c. This is the solution, or this is the general solution of the given equation. Thus this type of problem can be solved. And see, first we have to convert the problem in the form f dash y into dy by dx is equal to p into f of y, and right side is q. And then we can use the substitution as f of y is equal to v. So I shall leave this problem for you to solve the second problem. Here what we have to do for the second problem, see the right side we don't want as any function of y, because right side must be necessarily function of x, and for the second we have to divide by cos square y, and then convert the equation in the required form, and then reduce it to linear form. See the steps that we have done, and exactly the similar steps you should do for the second problem. So please solve the second problem. Thank you.